Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma at beautiful Butchart Gardens in Brentwood, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, a couple from Salt Spring Island talk to us about their new book, about their experiences in Vietnam, and we give you the 411 on the flu shot. We also check out a new cafe that allows us to play board games. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. It's November, it's still fall, but it is the month to do a few things. First of all, you have to get prepped for Christmas, but more importantly, you have to come to Butchart Gardens. Why? Because it is spectacular here at this time of year, and it reminds you that yes, you live in the best city in the world because it's November, and when everyone else is shoveling, you can just sort of brush through the leaves and enjoy life here. But there's so much going on at Butchart in November. It's kind of a fun place to hang out. Now, Graham, let's begin with some of the beautiful colors that are here right now. Japanese gardens are like just the star of the show right now, but let's talk about some of the beautiful colors in the garden right now.
Yeah, it's on fire right now. The maples are crimson. They're just gorgeous. And you know, a lot of people don't realize that these colors are here all the time, except that they're masked by the chlorophyll, the green color, and then as it gets colder, the chlorophyll dies off, and all of the other colors that are inside the leaf show up. So people would be able to see this in the summer if we could just kill off the chlorophyll.
You know, it's Mother Nature. She's such an artist. She's like, well, if the chlorophyll's got to die, I might as well make it pretty. I love it. And of course, here in the gardens, the Japanese gardens in particular, it is just reds and oranges and yellows. It's just spectacular.
Yeah, because along the coast, we don't have a lot of these kinds of colors. We have so many evergreens that it's forever green, and the big maples just turn yellow and then brown and they're gone. So these are dramatic with these kind of colors, and it's spotted throughout the gardens, but the Japanese garden shows the most.
And it also has just such a zen, this garden. If I'm ever having a stressful day, I come for a walk in this garden and I just, it's beautiful. Now, November also is a great time of year to come here because there's lots of things going on. There's the greenhouse tour, there's high tea, and of course the gift shop has so many spectacular and one-of-a-kind local items that you can buy for Christmas presents, because I always recommend get all that shopping done before December 1st, and then you can just enjoy it. We are now going to head to Salt Spring Island, where James Green met up with a couple that just finished a book on their experience in Vietnam. Thanks for that story, James Green. From Salt Spring to Butchart Gardens, we truly live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. And I'm telling you, when you come to Butchart Gardens, it really reminds you of how lucky we are. But in November, something very special happens. It only happens during the month of November. And what happens, Dave? People are...
Well, this one time per year, we allow people to come in and get a good glimpse of what goes on behind the scenes. We grow almost everything that goes out in the gardens here in the 30 greenhouses that we have at the gardens, and it's a wonderful opportunity for people to get a little taste of how that happens.
Now, we're right now in the greenhouse filled with poinsettias, which I have to say is spectacular. But who leads these tours?
Well, there's 4 of us, and we all offer a different flavor to the tour, with all our different experience throughout the years. So yeah, there's the 4 different of us that come in here and show people around and explain what's going on, the different structures, how it works, how we time everything. That's critical with gardening for sure, is all the timing. We celebrate Christmas in July, actually. That's when the poinsettias arrive here. We light up our little Christmas tree, plant up all our poinsettias, and get ready for November when Christmas actually arrives here.
Well, what a gift you get, because when you come in here, all your hard work is paid off, because it is a sea of red and white here. It's beautiful. If people want to take part in the tours, how do they do so, Dave?
Basically, all they need to do is to call into the gardens, and then they can reserve to come on any of the tours. They run at 10 o'clock, noon, and 2 Saturdays and Sundays throughout the month of November.
Do it quickly though, my friends, because they do sell out each and every year.
The tours are actually complimentary with admission.
There you go.
There we go.
Free and amazing. Now, are you getting your flu shot this year, Dave?
Flu shot? No, I've got a pretty good immune system, so I'm
It's working with all those beautiful plants. It just is good for your soul. Well, it is that time of year, and as we know, many people have to get a flu shot, but Paul decided he wanted to get a flu shot, and he's going to tell us the 411 on everything you need to know about this year's flu. Did you cringe when you saw the needle go into Paul's arm? Oh, I know. I just hate watching people get needles. But I have to say, I think I am going to get the flu shot this year. I just don't want to be sick. Why? Because there's so much to do here on Vancouver Island, and I don't want to miss any of it. And of course, one of my favorite things to do is come to Butchart Gardens. Year-round, this place is spectacular. And behind me, we have two little elves who are packaging seeds right now. And it's so cool because I can just tell by the energy. They're packaging these seeds with love. And when you come to the gift store at Butchart Gardens, you can do a little Christmas shopping. Because I always say, Allison, get all your shopping done by December 1st, and then you can just enjoy Christmas. But, you know, I really find this an amazing place to shop for loved ones, in particular people who don't live here. It's a good place to Christmas shop, isn't it?
Exactly. I know sometimes people get the idea that we're just a souvenir shop, but we've actually got a lot of beautiful, unique local artwork and products that people here in town, or if you're sending things to loved ones far away, will really appreciate.
Give me an example of some of the things you have here.
Yeah, well, right now we've got a lot of our glass art here by some local artists, Wendy Nordley and by Robert Held from Vancouver. We've also got some beautiful metal art by Jack Willoughby and Ron Stevens, as well as some other local jewelry and other products like that.
And of course, seeds. You know, all those gardeners in your life, or those wannabe gardeners, who doesn't want to get seeds packaged by the fairies with love, right here from Butchart Gardens. And it's also a great place to get things for people who love Vancouver Island but maybe don't live here, because you have books and you have calendars and all sorts of cool things. And if you shop here with your season's pass, you get a discount.
Yes.
We are going to head to do a little tea. That's right, because after you've walked through the gardens, done a little shopping, you're hungry.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not, they have high tea here. Oh yes. Empress isn't the only one who's got that act going on. But first we take a very short break. When we come back, Sucheta Singh has an awesome story on a new cafe that celebrates board games. Can't wait to see that one. Welcome back to Go Island. We are in beautiful Butchart Gardens today in Brentwood Bay, and one of the best places to celebrate the spectacular falls that we have here on Vancouver Island is Butchart Gardens. I mean, look behind me. It is just a sea of orange and green and yellow. It's so beautiful. And of course, after all that walking, you're gonna wanna go and have some tea. Oh yes, and when you're in Victoria, you have to have high tea, otherwise it would just be all wrong. So we're gonna go and do that in just a moment. But first, have you ever gone to a cafe and had a good cup of coffee and thought to yourself, it'd be so fun just to pull out a board game and, you know, play a little Monopoly, a little Risk, maybe play, I don't know, Scrabble? Well, there's a new cafe in town that is doing just that. Sucheta Singh checked it out. Well, you can't play board games in the dining room at Butchart Gardens, but you can do one better, my friends, or at least one tastier. You can have high tea here. I'm telling you, it is so beautiful here. Ashley, come on over with the high tea. Now, tell us what we have here.
So this is the first course with our high tea. This is our house-made candied ginger scones with strawberry jam and a Devon-style cream.
And there is a second course too, isn't there?
It is. It's the tiered tray that comes out with all the warm items, sandwiches, and the sweets.
Well, we are going to show you what's on that tray in just a moment. But first we have to take a very short break, but stay with us because while it's beautiful to walk around the gardens, it's also just as spectacular to enjoy a walk in the forest. And our story after the break will give you everything you need to know about all the mushrooms and fungus that you'll see when you're out in the forest. So stay with us. This is such a great fall for mushrooms. Everyone I talk to says the mushrooms are just amazing. I'm actually hoping to get out with a mushroom hunter one day because I love mushroom hunting. We are here at beautiful Butchart Gardens enjoying high tea. Now, this is course 2 of high tea. Ashley, bring it on over. Look at this, oh my gosh. So tell us what's in this.
So, at the bottom are all your warm items. We have a chicken and mushroom vol au vent, a Cornish pasty, a leek and cheddar quiche. On the middle level, we have a turkey, sage, and cranberry sandwich, egg salad, a smoked salmon with the Dijon maple cream cheese, a grated carrot with a ginger cream cheese, and then, of course, your sweets to finish off, a marzipan Battenberg cake, a bergamot infused chocolate mousse, chocolate Napoleon brandy slice, and a lemon cheesecake with a pork glaze.
My word, that sounds delectable. Well, thank you so much for having us here today, and thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts or feedback, you know where to find us, Facebook and Twitter. You can email us, go to our website, and if you see us wandering the gardens, say hello and tell us, you know, what you think of the show, because we love to hear from you. See you next time.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.